Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Raf. Good morning, Suarez. Good morning. Brad, good morning. How are you, sir? Brian, good morning. Elevation, good morning, good morning. GM, good morning. Jeff, how are you, sir? Jose, how are you? Good morning, Ken. Khaled, good morning. KK Fun, good morning. Mario, how are you? Mix, we haven't seen you in the room before. Good morning to you. Welcome to the room. Panos, how are you, sir? Good morning. Pat, Omer, good morning. Joseph Newsom, good morning. I'm assuming my audio is coming clear. All right. All right. 5 minutes to the cash market open. Let's take a quick look at the market and see where we at and go from there. We're going to make a quick one. Crude oil hitting the top end of that range at 82.60. Pullbacks are buyable against Globex. You need to protect 81.06 and 80.66 for this momentum to continue. They did pretty much a V recovery out of that low from the 18th and also the 19th. So they made a low and reversed it. Pullbacks are buyable. Russell 2000, continuation of the current trade. We had a double captain setup long at 41 and 45. They put a captain setup consolidation here and they broke above it into target number 2. There's a continuation pattern going on right here. As long as we continue to trade above 1871, we should be seeing continuation trades to target number 3, which is 1893.1. If we break below that level at 71, then that's going to start a pattern and a pocket of selling interest that can get us into the 62.5 zone, and that would you want to see the market hold for any swing traders that are long. Gold, backing off that high. You keep making these patterns of double tops and the market continued to break above them. They did it here, they did it here twice, and they continued higher. They did it here and broke. So as long as we continue to trade above 1906.9, this market is still bullish and buying the dips in gold against that level. ES, I mean, it couldn't have been any better, guys. I mean, that captain setup long that we had here was incredible. And that market just continued, tested the top end of the cloud, and it just burst right above it. Very bullish behavior. Pullbacks are buyable in ES. We're looking for the market to hold on to Globex at 39.87 and also hold on to 39.80.5. We hold on to that. We should have continuation pattern. The impulse of a lot of us is to look at this kind of pattern and say, okay, they're going to fade it at the open, and they may. So that first half an hour of the day in 2 minutes, it's definitely going to be an area for me to where I'm going to be very patient with the market. It's a Monday. I need to get in sync with this market. So I'm going to spend that first half an hour getting in tune. And specifically, I'm looking to see a couple of areas. Are we going to go to 4,008.50? Or are we going to just hit that wall at 4,000, which is a significant price, psychological price level, and just fade and establish a pullback that can get bought? Or is the whole pattern going to collapse with a break under 39.47? So those are the things that I'm going to be looking for in that first half an hour. Looking at it from the perspective of a daily, on a swing trading basis, this market is making a stair-step behavior. In NQ, 756 is a critical level. You break it, then we're going to start coming into this 12,000 area. And in essence, we're reversing that whole structure. And look how the market is behaving. We hit that level, bounced off of it. We hit it again, bounced off of it. Then, they gave us the impression of a complete collapse in the market, and we were bouncing off of it. So that's something that we need to be, conscious of. The big area is going to be 404. Cash market is open. Let's just kind of speed up through that. You're getting gold pulling back in this area. Target number 2, 1912 needs to hold. ES, the same structure as NQ in a way. And we're looking to see if we can break that 44,000. QQQ, waiting on that. YM, we're getting a pullback right now. Actually, it's more pronounced than NQ or ES. All right, so when we see that on NQ, the 200 NT Renko has not closed higher, has not closed lower. We are in the Globex band and trading in and around the Globex price of 676. That is the definition of consolidation. The definition of consolidation. You have 100 NT Renko that closed lower and it's oscillating. So I definitely want to be patient and wait for a bit more information out of this market. What kind of information am I looking for? Can we break above 726 and a quarter and hold that level? If that happens, then that's a bullish signal. What happens if we break below this level here, which is the bottom of the Globex band, 626 and a quarter? That will signify the beginning of the pocket of selling interest that will put the market in a position to test 600 and 550. So where we at in relation to this Globex band, and if we continue to trade in the middle of it and in and around it, past the first half an hour of the day, that will be significant in the fact that it's going to tell us some information. And that information is the market is consolidative and it's trying to, figure out what it wants to do. Good morning, Josh. Zacharias, good morning. Raf, good morning. Lone, good morning. Just saw you coming in. How are you? James, good morning, sir. Gary, good morning. DJ, Mike, good morning. DJ just joined us today, and he's going to be part of the family. So make sure that you say hi to him and make him feel welcome. All right, I'm gonna post a few orders out there just to make sure that things are working the way they're supposed to. I'm gonna post an order limit down. Okay, here we go. And canceling that order. And I'm gonna send one to the top right there. It's 15, canceling that order. Okay. So our orders are coming across just fine. YM just kind of dumped it. They dumped YM under Globex. So that is a weaker instrument than NQ and a weaker instrument. Yeah. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing uh, the candle closing right. I mean, to the tick, to the tick. They got it up there at 726 to the tick, and they pulled it right back in. What is that telling me? And this is the first test of the harmony zone number one. That this market is exactly what we said it is. It's a consolidative, non-directional market, and it's lending itself to scalping only trades and fading only trades. And I'm going to be patient through that process and going to gather more information about this market behavior and go from there. All right, so we're back up there to the top end of the Globex band. The next target to the upside is going to be 53 and a quarter, and if they break 651, then that will set the stage for a reversal. They put switch trade and switch trade in a row to target number 2, 741. Okay, good job, Zacharias. 14 points. Yeah, that was the market is in sync at that point, and you're looking at a target number 2. Target number 3 in this sequence is 757. Yeah, multiple switch trades in this area. I mean, they did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. The majority of them are on the long side. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? So basically, what we're seeing here is they tested level number 1, and they tested it well, harmony zone number 1, and ran it up to target 1 and 2. So we're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity, and patience is a trade, and it's early on a Monday. Take your time. But to hit that target at that 51, 53, I know I've been looking at YM, Raf. Yeah, it's definitely acting differently than the rest. It sold off under Globex, and they're struggling. Bitcoin, they had a captain set up short at 22,000. Good Lord, man. 22,987. So that's going to be the pivot point to that price, 23,368. The bulls need to break it. And man, that inception trade on January the 6th was gold from 17,020 200, meaning. I guess crypto's back. Crypto's back. So we came very close to closing that target, and we should be doing it right now, right here. I mean, literally, we just hit that level. Come on. Here you go. All right. So that rotation is over. Now we are looking for the next target, and that target is 775. 775. And we're looking for harmony zone to be protected. Harmony zone number 1 between 726 and 716. So as long as that level right here is protected, we should be having the capacity to continue. And the impulse of all trade, a majority of traders right now, is to fade this. ES is continuing its move higher as well. We're breaking the 4,000, which is psychologically an important level, and the 776 is coming up. And target is hit. The next target after that is going to be 801. Harmony zone number 1 is 51. $200 NT wrinkle and the 100 are in sync. Interesting. Yeah, I think they're gonna start pulling back the price action here. Yeah, hit target number 4 on the 100 right here. And that's typically the first touch gets faded. We're gonna be patient here. I don't know. I have my impulse is to try to fade this, but market is just too strong here. $801 is that target. I'm gonna do something a bit on the risky side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So don't just follow me. I'm trading. I mean, don't follow me just blindly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna fade against that level and target number 4 on the 20 NT wrinkle. All right. Do-do-do. All right. Ah, man. Why was that one stressful? I think we have a little bit more downward pressure on this market, but at the same time, they tend to make those highs and challenging them. So I'm gonna take that first kind of reaction into this area, and also target number 4, and just basically watch it. It's 9 o'clock too, top of the hour, so you're gonna have a reaction and a counter reaction to it. I think I just need to stick to the premium setups versus the exotics. This is one of those exotic trades. All right, so that decision made me 325. And moving on to the next decision. Market is in sync on the long side, and the pockets of selling interest are shallow, meaning that they just literally drop the market just enough to trap some shorts and they run them over. What would get me to be more aggressive in my short is if we get a complete reversal to the 752. And unless that happens, I should be inclined to go long, even in extended price action. But my longs need to be more of the scalping nature versus the swing trade nature at these highs. Or I can decide to simply just be patient here and give the market a little bit more time to build, to complete building the range and challenge that type of range. Pat, so that was a good captain setup. I hope you made money and got out though. That's good. That's good. And nothing wrong with that. Adam, I love it. I love it. I love it. That is a brilliant idea. And wish you luck on that one. And if you have any questions, let me know. But it's a great idea what you're doing. Oh, never say that. Okay, okay, okay. So now we're seeing. Okay, so we're challenging zone number one. So we're seeing the market establishing a new harmony wave short and now testing and retesting zone number 1. What is that telling me? It's telling me that the market is just showing the early signs of a pause. See, that's one of the reasons I kind of covered that position right here, because that's the tendency of the markets is to make the first attempt at a level, pull back, trap shorts, run it back up, and then fade it. You see that happen often. Question is, what's next? I want to see more out of this market. It's 910 right now. We know what the levels that we need to be paying attention to. The shorts can take control if we break below 751. They have harmony zone number 2, which is 776, in order to protect this price, which means that we need to shift this cloud to a positive and establish a new harmony wave long, and then we can look for the next sequence of targets, and one of them is 850. Frida, SPY may want 400. Yeah, let's take a look at SPY, and boom, market is running long and strong. YM is reversing. That's interesting, right? They're trying to catch up. Yeah, we're not too far. Target number 4 is hit, 398.45. Target number 5 is 400. Target number 6 will be 425. Really? Let me see here. Okay, let me repeat that. Target number 5 is 399.17. Target number 6 is 400.25. And we should expect a little bit of back and fill along the way. QQQ. Head target number 3. Target number 4 is 287.12. Target number 5, 288.83. Target number 6 is 290. Spider, let's take a look at Apple. Apple's trading above its opening price of 138.09. We're experiencing a little bit of a pullback. We're holding on to this captain setup long that they put on at 139.82. So you got to protect that level, and 139.60 in order for price to continue to go higher. Netflix, very nice move. Premium switch trade, excuse me, premium switch trade, beautiful at 351.99, hitting target number 3, moving to target number 4, 354.1. Tesla, pullbacks are buyable in Netflix. Tesla, the big Tesla. And we got a switch trade here. Target number 4 got tested and retested multiple times, and pullbacks are buyable, but you got to be conscious. The big number is going to be 135.84. That would be the opening price for Tesla. You got to continue to trade above that level in order to keep this bullish tone to the market. Short term, 138.20 needs to hold. Breaking that will start a sequence of selling pressure that could challenge the 137, but when the 135.84 has to hold. So now this is the 800. If we break the 800 again and rally and fail, that will set up a sequence of events that could challenge the market and the 90 to the 80 level. So the 800 right now, and actually to be specific, 98.50. So I'll watch for that. The market is long on dips, but extended. Very possible, Omer. It's one of those things. It's the type of market we're in right now. It's like it's too early to go short because the market is really not showing us that yet. But being long is limited to scalping only, and you're in the nosebleed section of this move here. So it makes it a little bit of a challenge to try to chart our way into a trade. I mean, we had the first fade, made a little bit of money. Sometimes the best thing to do is just simply wait so we can get more information. I mean, they're about to put a switch trade on NASDAQ. That's interesting right here. And that's 29 and a quarter. Yeah. I mean, if they produce a switch trade right here at 819 and a quarter, I'm going to take an aggressive short with one contract, just one contract, just to get a feel for what they're trying to do here. But that has to happen. If they break up to the 30, then I'm going to leave it alone. All right. Okay, so we're going to leave this market alone. Oh, yeah. I'm not liking my tendencies right now. And my tendency is to try to fade this. And my mind is constantly looking for a fade. And I just have to kind of really kind of put a hold on that type of thinking. Even if it's extended, I really need to see almost like a complete 200 NT wrinkle reversal before I consider a short versus trying to look for ways to fade this market. I mean, I got away with that short because it's just the first touch, and typically that's just a behavior that is. Halas, come on. So the target is that 51. Mark as long. 200 and the 100 NT wrinkle are long. Boom. Well, well, well. Long and strong. Okay. So we're very close to target number 5 in ES at that 40.24.5, and market is putting a one candle reversal. Good morning, Killer B. How are you? The next target in this sequence, 877. Now, questions. How is everybody doing so far? Across the board. Adam, Brad, Elevation, Gary, any trades? Sheila, any trades? Jim, John, James, Jose, Ken, Khaled, Killer B, KK, Lone, Mario, Panos. I saw what you wrote. Pat, Omer, Joseph. Here we go. Let's see. 10 points for Ken. Good job, buddy. Pat, what are you doing here? Let me see. You're posting some stuff. 731. Oh, it's funny. You just made money on that short, right? Good job, Adam. I like that new direction that you're taking and the new personal challenge that you have for yourself. Very happy for you, man. Jose plus 20 points. Good job. Omer, no trades. That's discipline. Gary is one SPX called. Still have? Are you still holding on to it? Good for you. Is that just like a one contract? One option? One short, but above yesterday high. A full breakout. Long is easier. Yeah, longs are easier. That's amazing. Yep, and yeah, one. I mean, that's actually pretty good, Gary. With one SPX. Yeah, now I see your text clear. Yeah, it's one, and still have it for. What's your target for that one? We have another target coming up right now. 876. Target number 3 in this sequence is 874. Just $340 out of 1,200. You probably want to capture a little bit better, more than that. You wish you had bought two. Yeah, well, all our winning trades, we wish we had a lot more in them than just one contract or whatever we bought. But that's fine. It's a successful decision. Granted, you get out correctly. So hitting target number 5 on ES, and we're backing off of it. Is this a short squeeze behavior? Yes. Yeah, quite bullish behavior. So if everybody's seeing that, the odds are the market is about to correct. See how they're playing around that target number 5 on ES. They're putting a bit of pressure up here. Not much yet, but I need to pay closer attention to it. You break the 22, actually to be exact, you break 22 and a quarter. That would be a switch trade, kind of short on ES. I'm just going to be patient here. And on a swing trade basis, I just simply cannot be buying up here. On a scalping basis, we have opportunities. $22 and a quarter. I mean, a little bit of a tight distribution going on here. Yeah, they got close to it, close to it. I guess there's still the buyers up here. Damn it. Here comes that 22, 22 and a quarter. I wanna let's see if we can get a run back up. 85, 45, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna start selling this thing. See the thing about this area and the behavior right now is any trade that I gonna take, let's assume I take short, I will have to sit through some noise because the market is literally there's a noise in it right now. Come on, come on. Coming up on the next target, the 76, 77. It's a parabolic move. So we hit that target, and the next target from here, if this market is going to go ape shit crazy, 900. Forty 33. Yeah. We're at target number 3 on NQ. On the 20 NT Renko, we have the target at 900 on NQ. On the 200 NT Renko, what is that? 17 candles in a row on the 200 NT Renko. That's what you got going on here. A lot of people who got short on a swing trade basis got rolled over. Well, Adam, the fact that you're making money on the short side, that means you're precise. You had to be extremely precise to be able to make money on the short side in this environment. Oh, that's good, Pat. That is good. It's supposed to help, right? Yeah. ES50. Okay. Well, I mean, not much data. It's just straight up. Straight up, continuing to move higher. You're looking at 427. The next target is going to be in the 36. All of it was based on. You see what's going on here? Captain set up short, and you moved from 409, 4009 to 3900. 109 points. You establish a captain setup long, and you move the same 100 points, 110 points to the upside. So captain setup on the 50 NT Renko on ES are a good signal for swing trading. Always been. That's a perfect example of what that is. Now you're coming into that high of 40, 35, 75. You start breaking it, then you're really wiping out everybody in that rotation. And there's a lot of stop right above it. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to defend it slightly here, but just kind of be careful. Yeah, I mean, it's the tone of the market is not a short tone at all. So the only reason I would kind of go short, the aggressive way of doing it is the way I've done it this morning, which is really look for an extended level against a target, like a target number 4, and then short in and around it and cover in the first pullback. But that I would have had the capacity, I needed the capacity to be able to average within a range. And the average risk on a trade that is like that is higher than the average risk on a trade that is a scalping in nature, along with in harmony with the harmony waves. So that's what we've done early on. Right now, it's the same exact environment. So I would have to do the same behavior in order to me put on a short. And I would have to have a risk. Let's assume I'm looking to get a short. I have to have risk and capacity to sit through a 25 to 30 point adverse reaction and add within that range. In a market that is literally pulls back 10, 15 points, then breaks out. So the shorts are too early right now, and the longs are extended. So I cannot position trade as a long, and I only would have to either scalp short or scalp long, and the shorts has added risk to it of having to add within a range. So kind of that's the environment that we're operating in. So if you're long or you want to be long, you need a deeper pullback. Let's see here. 13. Okay. So moved 13. So we're coming up on the top of the hour at 10 o'clock. So we should see a bit of back and forth behavior here. Yeah. Yeah, Omer. I mean, it's each day is different, and days in which the market just gaps up and go, they're a little bit more challenging to trade than a market that opens the range by fluctuating, gives you an opportunity to actually play that game. Yeah, that's kind of my feelings too. But the key here is the shorts are getting squeezed. Yep, they are. Sure are. Patience is a big time key. I mean, I look at this and I ask myself a fundamental question: how could I have what would have my thinking needed to be in order for me to kind of have taken advantage of this run up? I mean, we had the Globex band right when we started to trade above it. The 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 were in sync on the long side. So that kind of told me that any dip, I need to be a buyer in and a holder for 25 point, waiting on the 200 NT wrinkle to close higher. So that is the sequence of thoughts I should have had, or that would have got me into this trade on the long side and kept me looking in that direction. My thought process was, it's a Monday, wait, let them expand either above or below the Globex band and look for opportunities then past 9 o'clock. Then the market extends itself further and further and further. And the thought process was, listen, on a swing traded basis, you cannot take a long here, but you can take either a scalp long or a scalp short, and the scalp short is what showed up. So what's James doing about ES? Who is James? Here you go. Here you go. Target is hit at that 9, and all right. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's the risk of fading. You have to take a wider range trade, and I don't like them. I really don't. But there's ways to manage them. You have to be willing to trade within that range, exactly like we said earlier. And we're going to look at this price right now. Um, you probably say, well, damn, you want your contracts back because this is the high of the day. I mean, I had my target, I had my stop at 62. There's nothing that I would not change that for a tick. Well, that was a switch trade, Pat. That was a good spot, and that's why I had to add to it right there. I mean, these five contracts would have made me a good couple of grand on that one. If I got stopped out, I would have lost a couple of grand. I don't think so either, Pat. I think you should hold on to it. You may get a complete 200 NT wrinkle reversal, which is below 880. Here you go. When they go parabolic like this, we're not too off. We're not too far off the exhaustion part of it. It's just very, very hard to find exactly where that is at. And then the impulse is to average too early. And that's why people get rolled over at the top end of that range. And you just had to be patient and just pick those spots. Target number 4 was one of them. When we got very close to my stop, I got in two more. ES ran up, I think 20 candles in a row or so. And then once they put that switch trade, I added to it. One more time, last time. Well, I wouldn't call this precision, but I mean, I, in all honesty, I tend to do my worst in environments like this. I have to be very, very careful because if I look at all the places and times in which I end up giving money, it's fading against a trend, but not doing it correctly. Like there's always opportunities to fade in an extended market. It's just you have to do it in a very specific way, and most of the time you're better off just leaving it alone. But that's that. Let's see what we ended up doing with it. It's a bit of a stressful $725. So we started that first trade with 325, and this uh, decision of 5 contracts give us an additional $400. So we're up 725 and moving on to the next decision. but I kept my composure. Uh, Imagine me losing my composure. What would that look like? Do you think the market always gives you what you want immediately? It never does. You have to be able to read through the minefield while you're getting, you know, while under fire. And that's what that looks like. Yeah, I knew I could not just keep adding anywhere. It had to be strategic at a target and at a behavior. Good job, Adam. Good job. Good job. Hey, Adam, did you see that interview with that guy that made a? I think he cashed out $1 million on Apex. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I think it's gonna motivate you. I know. I know. Um, I'm gonna Adam. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you private text. All right. So basically, they're testing zone number one, right? That's zone number one. And if they break down below that 892, then we're going to experience selling pressure into the close of the 200 NT Rinko. And then we can take a look at rallies as a shorting opportunity. We may get um, a bit of a fade coming up here too as well. So that for the first time since this break above 732 into the 950, good lord, we get a bit of a solid pullback into harmony zone number one, and you're getting a disconnect between the 200 NT Rinko and the 100 NT Rinko. So how's everybody doing so far? Final check on everybody. What? Pat, what you doing over there, buddy? I like it. That's nice. So obviously you took that short, but yeah, once that switch trade happened, I was like, all right, this thing is ready. Well, good work, Pat. How's Mike doing? DJ Mike, Elevation. How are we doing? GM. How are we doing? James, Juan. Good morning. How are you doing today? Any trades? Ken, Khaled. Any trades? Killer B, KK Fun, Lone Mario. I heard Safe and Umair. We know what Pat did. All right, guys. So what we've done so far is make two decisions. One short right here, just to watch the market make multiple rotations upward. We took one short right here. We made a little bit of money off of that, took a little bit of heat, and market seems to be pausing right now. Yeah, I mean it's given us that impression. One, it's given us that impression. So today, let's see what we're at. All right, we're almost done for the morning, but this is where we at for the day. We are up 725 on two decisions, one for 3 contracts and another one for 5 contracts. Both of them are short, and that's that. And as far as the month is concerned, we broke 10,000 into 10,635, and we're on equity high. That's the equity curve, and those are the days. Took a little bit of heat, but that's manageable. Moving on to the next decision. Take care, Suarez. Take care. So what's to do here, right? Thank you, Juan. Appreciate it, man. I mean, I don't think we had a one losing day this month, and I don't want to jinx myself. Be honest with you, I'm paranoid about this kind of stuff. But I mean, in essence, we had 1,000, 2 grand, and 900, and just a bunch of small ones. $1,800 there, and 600, 500. We're adding more size. We're going to start adding more size as the month is progressing, and as February is coming up. We're going to start our average entry 2 to 3 contracts and trade from there. We're showing that we're connecting with this market, and we're keeping it tight. And actually, what's working through all this is really just kind of following the harmony wave and captain setup switch trades, and there's other formations that we use as well in fading the market. That's working. I don't use it often because it just requires a little bit more risk. But if we just stick to switch trades at the beginning of a new harmony wave, captain setups, captain setup switch trade, you're looking at railroad longs or shorts are all very, very good signals that makes us consistent the way you're looking at. And you could go back up and see every single trade that we took, where we took it and why we took it. the entry, the stop, and the profit target. All right, guys, it's 11:02. That's pretty much it for me. Another positive day, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow. You guys have a blessed one.